you give up your rights and let your life slide away? Why complicate that feeling hate when it suffocates at the bottom? Don't take the bait, just walk away, resuscitate your nirvana. I feel a way I never felt before. I finally found what I'm looking for. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? Forever in our open arms, we're thankful we made it safe so far. We proudly show our battle scars because they made us true. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 70th. Fuck, I've already. I had a bit of a lisp there. Welcome to the 77th episode of FNV. FNV is short for Friday Night VTubing, and this is a show where I, your host, Zarastro, interview various VTubers from all over the community. And tonight, our wonderful guest will be ShiggyBunVT. Shiggy, please say hi, introduce yourself, and tell our listeners something about you that they might not know.
My name is ShiggyBun. I go by Shiggy. I am a magical bunny girl VTuber with big mom energy in more ways than one. Oh wait, how sussy am I allowed to be here? How sussy am I allowed to be?
There's a slight limitation. We'll just say that. Make it PG-18.
PG-18.
So not R-18, you know?
Oh, okay.
So...
There's probably something I should have asked earlier.
The voice is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have. I mean, I've seen... I went through your Twitter earlier and I saw some stuff. So, I mean, I should have also just, anticipated.
I am... horny on main. I do not hide who I am. But I normally stream on Twitch. I stream typically RPGs and or indie games with a sprinkling of like an art stream in there.
Stop.
Every
You're
once in a
answering all
while.
the future questions.
Oh, I thought you told me to introduce myself. And
Yeah.
I was doing what I do when I get raids.
Not plug your Twitch yet.
Okay.
Your Twitch is later in like 30 minutes.
Okay. Forget what you heard. Forget what you heard.
Okay.
The past 2 minutes did not happen.
No. Okay. So, hi everyone. Welcome to the 77th episode of FNV. Guest Shiggy, introduce yourself. Don't plug your Twitch or tell me what you do there. That's a question for later.
My name is ShiggyBun. I go by Shiggy. I am a magical bunny girl VTuber with big mom energy in more ways than one. And yeah, I am a VTuber. This is normally where I would start plugging things.
Okay. Yeah, now instead of that, we'll skip to what's the fun, interesting fact about yourself. Don't you dare plug your Twitch now.
I won't. The fun, interesting fact about myself is IRL me has been on a reality TV show, but I refuse to tell people which one.
Oh shit. Was it Survivor?
No.
Okay. It wasn't Survivor. Well, would you want to go on Survivor?
No.
Have you ever watched it?
I have. I've watched a little bit of it. I've never watched a full season.
Oh damn.
But the whole making clicks and just pretty much whichever click happens to have the most people in it determines who gets eliminated bullshit.
I mean, lately people have been changing it up. Like, even if you have the numbers, they still pull a blind side and shit. I have to state, me and my household, we watch it religiously. All the different survivors, the American, the Australian, and the South African one.
I know. I watched like Celebrity Big Brother.
Okay.
Like especially the British ones. I did enjoy watching those.
I don't think I know what they're about.
It's not like the regular Big Brother.
They don't really have. Brother is.
They pretty much put a whole bunch of people in a house and lock them in there.
Oh, okay. I used to watch the Japanese version of that called Terrace House.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch that. Although then again, the goal there is to like see if the people there will eventually like date.
Oh.
But it's just like, hey, y'all are living together for a month, and if y'all vibe, we can extend it a bit more. And like, you know, they're trying to see if relationships and shit will form. There's no elimination or anything like that.
And put enough horny people in a room together, someone's gonna end up. Yeah.
It's gotta happen.
Exactly. Like it's going to.
Not to mention the drama. Who?
Oh God,
like,
yes.
I'm not really one that much for drama, but sometimes, yeah. Sometimes that tea has to be spilled. Come on. But okay. We'll move away from that, and I'll stop interrogating you about which show you were on. I'll go watch all of the American reality TV shows and find you eventually. I'm joking.
Have fun.
I do not have the time for that, or the time or the willpower for that. No, thank you. What genre was it?
I am not telling you.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll stop. I'll stop. So let me get into the first question. Shiggy, what are you? What's your lore?
My lore is I am a magical bunny girl. I wasn't always a bunny girl. I was a human girl. My mother was a witch, and there in our realm there was this man who took over our kingdom. And he wanted to do nothing but collect all of the magic for himself. And so he was using this stone that he came into possession of to take everybody's magic. He came to my village. My mother wasn't home. And so since my mother wasn't home, he decided he was going to kill me, even though I was not magic in any way, shape, or form. My mom came home. My mom came home. Was not happy about it, and she studied for years to figure out how to get my soul back from the underworld. She went to the underworld and bartered for my soul. However, that does not mean she got my body. So she had to put my soul inside of her familiar because her familiar was magical and could handle the ability of having two souls. So when she put my soul into her familiar, which was a bunny, it transformed into a magical bunny girl.
Okay. Now, who am I speaking to? The bunny or you? Does the bunny ever come out?
The bunny does not really. I guess the bunny is more of my cute side, but I'm almost always completely sussy. So it is 99.9% me.
I thought the
No.
bunny would be the sussy parts, is you know what they say about
I think
bunnies.
I mean, we've been around each other for so long. I mean, it's just it's almost one and the same at this point. Because I mean,
Fused.
yeah, I mean, you do know what they say about bunnies. We do. We
We
there's
could
a
just
lot
keep
of
it
us
there.
for a
There's
reason.
a lot of y'all.
There's a
You
lot of
know-
us
you
for a
know,
reason.
There are a lot of bunny girls.
Mm-hmm.
I almost had one as a child.
Oh,
As
you
in,
almost
as a
had a
VTuber
bunny
child.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
nice.
the company went under.
Ooh.
I still have the model, the half-rigged model. But yeah, it's actually a shame. I really enjoyed working on that model, but oh well. We'll not delve into the past that should remain buried. Keep that hatchet down there. But okay, well that's interesting. So what did you do then after you became the bunny girl? After you fused?
I trained very hard to be able to one day defeat the Emperor, who was the one who was stealing everybody's magic. Right now, I am nowhere near strong enough to be able to. However, he was going to be leaving our realm and traveling out to different realms to take other people's magic. And so I came here to warn people about the Emperor coming here at wanting to steal everyone's magic.
Oh,
To try to gather up an army, as it were, to fight him.
why do I feel like every second VTuber is trying to build an army?
Okay, mine inadvertently turned into a church. So
Oh, so you now have a cult? Okay.
not
Why does
a
every
cult.
why does every
Not a
third
cult.
VTuber have a cult?
It is not a cult. It is
I mean,
a
I
church.
have a cult.
It is the Church of Bunny, and it is very, very simple to join the Church of Bunny. It's not worshiping me. It's not worshiping me at all. What it is if you had to choose, there's no third option. You have to choose one of the two, and you have to choose one of these two, and you have to choose. Which would you choose, cat girls or bunny girls?
Sounds like a cult to me.
No, I hold no animosity against you. But if you say that you prefer bunny girls, then you're a member of the Church of Bunny, and that's it.
See, the thing is, I've grown tired of cat girls. There are so many. But, so between those two, I would choose bunny girls, probably.
Exactly. So you are a member of the Church of Bunny.
But if you gave me the option, I would choose fox girls over everything else. Sorry to say.
That is an option that a lot of people do say. A lot of people say, like, oh, I would prefer, fox girls or snake girls or something to that matter. But, I mean, you prefer bunny girls over cat girls.
Okay, that's fair.
There,
Okay.
you're a member of the Church of Bunny.
It's at least, yeah, it's better than cat girls. I love how almost everyone, I would say, would be able to do that same thing where it's like, the cult of fox would then be what, fox girls or cat girls? But what would you do if somebody was like, okay, but now you gotta choose between bunny girls and fox girls or something?
I would always choose bunny girls. Bunny girls are my number one.
You're biased.
From the very first time I saw Vieira.
You saw a what?
Vieira from Final Fantasy.
What's a Vieira?
Vieira is the bunny race.
Vieira. I'll spell it. 2 R's, 1 R.
1 R.
1 R. Vieira FF. Okay, I see.
From the first time I saw Vieira, like if you've seen the TV show Community, when the dean sees the Dalmatian people for the first time, and he's like, "This better not awaken anything in me." That was my reaction. That was my reaction. Was this better not awaken anything in me?
And it fucking did. It did.
Years later, now I'm a bunny girl on the internet.
How did we get here?
lots of sussery and money.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's actually the next question that I have for you. Or actually, well, it's one of the next questions, but it ties in perfectly. So I'm just gonna ask it now. So what led to you becoming a VTuber? How did you fall down the rabbit hole? Who or what inspired you?
When I first saw VTubers, it was a friend of mine who pretty much literally dragged me and his group of friends by the arm and was like, I'm getting into VTubers and I'm dragging all of you guys with me.
Held you at gunpoint.
Pretty much. And now he makes all of his content based off of VTubers. So
who is this friend?
Evanito.
Oh. Okay. I see now.
And he started introducing all of us to VTubers, and I was like, okay, you know what? This is kind of cool, because I was a face cam streamer before. And then I kind of realized, I was like, wait, some of the jokes that I make on stream would probably be not as cringe coming from a 2D anime girl as they are coming from a real life person.
That's so true. Some of the stuff that VTubers can get away with is just it's so much more different. That doesn't sound right, but it's so different than versus, like, you can't be caught dead having lore as a face cam streamer.
Exactly.
But now, I can be like, yeah, no. So I was back in the demonic underworld. There was a civil war. I was a convict, and I got conscripted. And then I fucking died by like an axe to the head, and that's why I got this sick badass scar.
Yeah, I mean, people would either put you in a crazy house or call you a chuny, and it's like.
For real. It's like, okay, so what are the options?
So I figured, I make a lot of sex jokes and sexual innuendos. Probably wouldn't seem as weird coming from a cartoon. It does coming from a real person. So that's what inspired me to start working towards becoming a VTuber.
Okay. And then once you decided, okay, I want to be a VTuber, what were the inspirations behind your design? Why did you choose to look the way you do?
Well, it was always it has to be.
Always
got to
be a bunny girl. We know that.
I cannot see myself as anything other than bunny girl.
Okay, wait. When would you say did I don't want to say, when did the obsession with bunny girl start? When was the awakening? What timeline would you say?
The very first time I saw Viera, and that was
how many years ago?
It was soon after Shadowbringers came out for Final Fantasy XIV. That was the first time I saw Viera, and I was like, oh.
2nd of July 2019 is when it came out.
This is something new. Before that, no kind of kimono Mimi had really hit the spot for me. It was like, yeah, okay, it's the cat girl. Yeah, okay, it's whatever. But then I saw an actual bunny girl, not Playboy bunny suit type of bunny girl, but actual bunny ears and tail bunny girl. And I was like, ooh, that hit different.
So it wasn't stuff like Bunny Girl Senpai, for example.
No, because she wears a bunny suit.
Yeah,
she wears the outfit. She's not actual bunny girl. She's bunny girl, but she's not an actual bunny girl.
Fair. She does rock that suit, though.
She does rock that suit, though. My senpai. Woo!
But okay. Then
and don't get me wrong, I love that show.
Oh yeah, me too. I haven't watched it in ages. I can't muster up the courage to. Some shows you only watch once because you can only bawl out your eyes a certain amount of times before they dry out. I'm like,
Oh,
no,
have you
no,
seen
I need to.
Have you seen Anahana?
I have. Have you seen I Want to Eat Your Pancreas?
I have not. I've heard about it though.
Yeah, you know exactly what's gonna happen from the beginning of the movie. It still hits you like a fucking truck.
Yeah, with Anahana, hide and seek will never be the same.
No, no, it won't. Have you watched Plastic Memories?
I've never even heard of it.
Probably one of the things that have made me cry the most. Like, no jokes. I'm sending you the analyst. The analyst entry for Plastic Memories. It's a 2015 TV show or anime. Yeah, it's oof.
I will have to look into that.
Definitely, I highly recommend it if you plan on bawling your eyes out.
I am a masochist. I love watching TV shows that hurt me.
How about Cyberpunk Edge Runners? Have you watched
Yes.
that? Yes.
I have watched that.
Which team are you on?
Oh. I kind of wasn't on one. I wasn't like severely impressed either.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, people like hate me for that, but I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't know. It's just I just wasn't severely,
Not into it.
I mean, I was into the show. I just like you're talking about like who's best girl, right?
Yes, Lucy versus
Yeah, just
Rebecca.
neither one of them super like I liked Rebecca, but not as,
As waifu material.
as waifu for him, Like I
Right.
loved like as a person, I preferred Rebecca, but I didn't really see her as waifu,
So would you say you're more Team Lucy leaning?
No, I'm team neither, bro.
You're
Team neither.
You're fucking Team Kiwi.
I'm like team find somebody else.
Well, it's gonna be hard for him to find anyone now, if we're gonna be honest. No spoilers, but But no, I am Team Lucy all the way. Yeah. Like all the way.
See, I really liked, I mean, Lucy, hot as fuck.
Oh yeah. 100%.
but-
The character design
But
is
like,
whew.
but like, I liked Rebecca as a person.
That's fair. That's fair. I do like Rebecca as a person as well, but she's not my wife.
Yeah.
No, Lucy's my wife. I fucking woo. Moving on. So let me then ask. So you said that Evan was the root of dragging you and your friends into being a VTuber.
Yes.
So or
Well,
into being
he's the
VTubers
one-
rather.
Well, he's the one who like kind of introduced us.
Who dragged you down the
into-
hole?
Yeah.
Not
He
one.
like grabbed us by the arm and was like, we're getting into VTuber. Like, we're getting into VTubers. Let's go. We're seeing what they're about.
We're getting into this together. Right.
Yeah.
Then what would you say? What inspires you now that you've become a VTuber in terms of content creation, streaming, anything in our sphere, I guess.
One of my biggest inspirations, and I've told her this quite a few times, Marina, used to be Marina Boo Ubu, but when she hit partner, she was able to change her name to just Marina. She's a big like inspiration for me.
Don't
'Cause
think
I-
I know of her.
I kind of tried to do the whole I'm say so, guys. I'm totally say so bit for a while. And like she kind of watching her and being friends with her kind of showed me that like you can be lewd as fuck and be who you are and it's completely fine. Like people are going to watch you. People aren't going to hate you just because they see this side of you. So I just kind of gave up trying to be, you know, a person that I wasn't, because I saw Marina being unabashedly herself, and decided to do it as well. And then, like, I have other friends, like Roy Zoga, who, like, made a huge change on his channel and pushed content creation like crazy and completely blew up over the course of a few months just because of how hard he was working. Like, it is insane to see, like, so many of my friends working so hard, and I admire them so much for it.
Okay. So, friends, mostly. Who
Yes.
would you say... Okay, different question. Who's your Oshi?
I don't
If you have
really
one.
if I had to choose one, I will say... I'll say it's probably Project Melody. Because when I was at TwitchCon, so many of my friends went to, like, the Iron Mouse meet and greet, and they were so excited to go to the Iron Mouse meet and greet. And here I am, I'm just like, nah, bruh. Right after the Iron Mouse meet and greet, fucking Project Melody.
You're like,
She
I
was
want
the
to go
very
there.
first VTuber I ever saw. Like,
Okay.
I didn't know what a VTuber was at the time, but she was the very first one that I ever saw.
Would you say she influenced the route of content that you've taken?
I wouldn't say that she influenced it, but I will say that there might be a little bit of similarity, but she didn't really influence it.
Okay. Fair distinction to make.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, then. The next question that I have for you... Actually, wait. Has it been half an hour? It's almost been half an hour. You can plug your shit now. But first, you know, I'll plug it for you. So, by the way, if you guys have enjoyed this episode so far, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and yeah, these episodes are streamed live every Friday night on my YouTube channel, which you can find anywhere. You know, if you're listening to it right now, close to it being aired, then there's no other place for you to listen to it. I don't know about that. But hey, in the future, this is these shows will be available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM once I actually get back to catching up and updating it, or catching up with the backlog rather. But yeah, for anything to do with the show, go check out fnv.crd.co. You can find all my links there, as well as if you are a fellow VTuber and you wish to be a guest on the show in the future, you can then there's a Google Forms link that you can fill out, and you can be a possible guest either this season or next season. We'll see, because this season will be ending at episode 100. 101 will mark the beginning of next season. Simon, you can find my YouTube at youtube.com/ZarastroCH. That is ZARASTROCH. Otherwise, go check out my guest, because the show cannot go on without guests. So, ShiggyBunVT on Twitter and ShiggyBun on Twitch. Otherwise, her links are also in the description, in the show notes, in chat. It's everywhere. It's on screen even. Go there. You know.
Magic.
Did I miss anything?
And you got all the PG ones.
All the PG ones. Hey, if you're looking for some more spicy content, go to her Twitter and find her link tree.
Yeah, you can go to my
Or is
link
it
tree.
your card? What do you use? Do you use a link tree, a card?
I use the link tree.
Yeah.
The card that I'm currently making is going to be for something else. But go to the link tree and you'll get all the links for all of my socials.
What's the something else? Is it P?
It's a price list for custom orders.
Ah.
For things for another website.
Okay, I feel like that's enough info for people to be able to deduce. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
The spice rack,
not,
they call it.
Yep, my chat has deemed it the spice rack.
Deviant
So,
art. It's deviant, that's for sure.
It's a sussy bunny. I am a sussy bunny.
But okay, next question that I have for you then is, what about VTubing fascinates or interests you the most? What's something that you find like, yeah, just that fascinating or interesting?
For some reason, I feel like being a VTuber allows me to be more of myself, which before I started VTubing, back when I was completely against becoming a VTuber, I thought it was the exact opposite. I was like, no, having my face on screen like allows me to be me, and I can more easily connect with my viewers because it's my face. But then when I started streaming with a model, I realized I was able to act more of myself. And that just absolutely like blows my mind to think that, you know, when I'm behind this model, but I'm acting more like me than I would if I was streaming with, you know, my face cam, which I do sometimes. I do face cam streams from time to time. But,
I
like,
had this discussion with a guest in the past after or recently after I had watched an interview from Dr. K with Iron Mouse, where he had her on the show and they discussed basically like, so the mask of VTubing allows you to be yourself more because you put that barrier between yourself and chat.
Exactly.
And that barrier is what allows you to be more free on your side of said barrier. And it forms a more authentic relationship through the mask.
Yeah, like some of my friends that I've met through VTubing and then I've met in person, they've like been shocked at like, you are the exact same person in real life as you are on stream. And I'm just like, yeah,
pretty much.
I am. I'm the exact same person. Like, this is
a
me.
A lot of us are that way. I'd like to think that I am too. I'm just a bit more like, Viking looking.
Yeah, I'm the exact same person. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to think that I'm going to be someone different. This is who I am.
Okay. And then just quickly before we continue, one thing I did forget to mention, if you guys have any questions that you wish to ask Shiggy now, feel free to click on the Q&A box at the top of chat. It's a blue box that says ask your questions for Shiggy here. You can ask your questions there. We'll answer them at the end of the show. So, yeah, feel free.
With some of my community in chat, because I already see them, I'm scared to see what questions I'm going to get.
I'm excited to see what questions they ask, because it's always the guests' community who asks the most interesting questions. And especially the questions that put them on the spot, or like, you know, make them have to explain something like an inside joke or something.
Hey, I'm completely okay with it.
I'm
just nervous as to what are they going to come up with. I'm an open book. I'll answer it. But what are they going to come up with?
Alright. And then the next question I have for you that I can confirm the question that Zoe asked is indeed say so. Although Zoe, I might not ask your question because your question is kind of in line with some of the questions that I already have. So I might skip it if we've already kind of answered it. Just putting that out there. Feel free to ask more. You're not limited to how many questions you can ask. But the question that I want to ask you now is, and it's purely hypothetical.
Okay.
But in this case, it's a must. And if you had to rebrand, what would you rebrand to and why? You cannot be a bunny girl.
I cannot be a bunny girl.
Oh, see,
I was going to turn off like the magical girl. I was going to take off the magical girl. But if you're telling me I cannot be a bunny girl, I've actually thought about this because people have asked me. And the two things that I would do if I could not be a bunny girl are either a Dullahan or a pangolin.
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 A pangolin's that weird looking thing, right? Yeah, that's
It's
what
like
I'm
a mixture between like an anteater and an armadillo
Yes.
and
Yes,
either
those things.
either a pangolin or a doulahan.
Right. And why? Why those?
I have back when I was the reason for doulahan, a lot of people think it's because of Durarara, which
Salty as
would
Bay.
be, which would be one reason. But one of the bigger reasons is back when I was a kid, I was absolutely terrified of Tim Burton's version of Sleepy Hollow. Like, it terrified me.
Don't think I know it.
It's a story of the Headless Horseman, and
okay.
it scared me. It absolutely terrified me. And I feel like, now I find creepy and scary things. Like, I have a really twisted sense of pretty. And I feel like having like a headless, VTuber model, and it just kind of be that level of creepy.
Yeah.
Would be really cool.
I mean, I've seen it. I've seen a headless. I've seen a Dollahan VTuber.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty fucking cool when it comes to the rigging aspect of things. In the one that I saw, they were carrying their head in their arms, So like their head is on the chest.
Yeah, or you could do like a whole bunch of other things with it. Like, you could probably have toggles to where it's like,
just throw their head
juggle
around,
my head, and like juggle my head, or just like put my head in my lap, or have just all kinds of weird toggles that you do with the head.
There's so much you can do with a detachable head, as Mitsuhide said, /Ovka. No, is it? Ovkara?
Of Kara. I'm actually putting that in my quote bot.
Think of all the things you can do with a detachable head. That's not my quote. That's Ovkara's quote. I stole it though.
Gotcha.
If you want to put my name there, feel free. I'll steal all the credit gladly.
There you go, Kara. You have a quote in my quote bot. Are you happy?
Okay, and then why a pangolin? Because those are two very wild things, or very different things, rather.
Because pangolins are badass.
Are they?
They're badass animals, and like, I have never seen a pangolin VTuber, and I just feel like that would be so fucking cool. That's literally why.
Why are pangolins badass? Explain it to me. As someone who had to look up what the fuck a pangolin looks like again.
And just like, because of the mixture of things they are, and they have they're also, in my opinion, they're also cute. But like I said, I have a twisted sense of pretty.
That. No, I can see that. They can be cute, yeah.
They're I think. Let me look this up. I want to make sure. I want to make sure of this really quick because I don't want to say something incorrect.
Fact checking yourself real quick.
Yes, I am. Yes, they're the world's only scaled mammal. They're the only mammal that has scales.
Huh.
They're just some of them have their tails are super crazy flexible, where they can literally wrap around things almost like a snake.
I've not. As I say, my knowledge on pangolins are very limited.
They can walk around on 2 feet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like they can stand up and walk around on 2 feet.
I don't see any photos of them doing that. Oh, I do.
Something that's also kind of hot is
Kind of hot.
they have tongues that are longer than their entire bodies.
Okay, that.
Just imagine what you could do with that.
Makes me think, you know, I know we both played DBD. I was in your chat the other day and we talked about it. Have you ever seen, did you know that Pyramid Head in DBD has a tongue and it's modeled? Have you seen it?
Yes. Oh my god, I show people that all the time when I'm just like, oh, what that tongue do though? And people are like, wait, Pyramid Head has a tongue? And I'm like, let me show you. I will show you the way. I'm like, no, like when you first time you see him in Silent Hill and you're in that tiny room with him in that fight, they're not every time, but sometimes when you lose and he like grabs you in the chokehold and lifts you up, sometimes his tongue comes out and wiggles at you. And people are like, no. I'm just like, yes, Daddy Pyramid Head has a tongue.
Not to mention he's caked up and buff as fuck.
Oh, yes. I'm not normally into super buff men, but god damn, Pyramid Head can get it.
I feel like that's enough sussy for now. We gotta spread it out over the episode. Otherwise, we might lose control here. So, well, we can talk about Pyramid Head and DBD and all of the killers do like a smash or pass later. But first, let me ask you, why did you start making content?
Okay, this one is going to actually sound slightly weird. I literally had a dream. I had a dream one night that I was streaming on Twitch and I was enjoying the hell out of interacting with chat. I was having fun interacting with chat. The next morning, I woke up. I told my husband about the dream, and he asked me, well, do you want to start streaming? Because if you do, I'll support you 100%. And I said, yeah. When we moved to a place that had better internet, I started streaming and have loved it ever since.
Okay. That's definitely a unique reason that I've not heard before.
Yeah, like I literally had a dream.
I had a dream.
Yeah, and I followed that dream. Like I had a dream, and it is literally my favorite part of streaming is interacting with chat.
Okay, so you were like your subconscious predicted it, and was just like, hey, you should try this thing. You're gonna love it.
Exactly.
But okay, and then, you know, when it actually comes to making content, what would you say is your preferred type of content to make? Like, what do you usually do? Now we get into what you wanted to say earlier.
Yeah. I typically stream RPGs and or indie games, and with an occasional art stream thrown in there. And the art not being like drawing or anything. It's I cosplay, and when I build my own props. So I'll do streams of prop building, or I will do miniature painting, or like putting together a model figurine. I enjoy doing those kinds of streams from time to time.
Okay. That sounds very fun. I've never gotten into anything like that. I do know that I want to cosplay next year at Comic-Con Cape Town. Because I had a super fun experience with my first ever con last week, with Comic-Con coming to Cape Town and meeting a bunch of cosplayers and all that. And I made a promise to two Vikings that I'll be joining them as a Viking next year.
Nice.
So, yeah. Also, just once again, gotta say it, if you guys have any questions, please ask them in the Q&A section, and that way they won't get lost in the main chat, and I don't have to scroll through it to the end of, at the end of the show when we get to the Q&A, because the Q&A will be at the end. So, yeah, just, if you would do me a favor, era, drop that into the Q&A and I'll ask that question later. But otherwise, before we do that, let me ask you then, so what's the type of content that you've not gotten to make yet that you want to get into in the future?
I haven't made that I want to get into. I'm the type of person that I would like to do a little bit of everything just to try it out. Even if like I know I'm not great at it. I want to do a little bit of everything to say that I have. I've featured in a song before now. Like I've been in a music video now.
You've been on a reality TV show.
Well, I'm talking about like as a VTuber. I'm talking about like as a VTuber.
Yeah.
I've cosplayed as my own model. I've made TikToks and made YouTube videos, things like that. So it's more like just I would like to find something find anything I haven't done and at least try it.
Okay.
Like even if it's not something that I don't know if I specifically have a dream of, oh, this is the dream content I want to do or create or anything, but I want to try a little bit of everything.
Okay. That's admirable. So you say you've done many different types of content then?
Yes.
Okay. And is it difficult finding something new that you've not done yet?
I guess it probably would be if I honestly went out and looked for it. A lot of the things that I have done, they've kind of fallen in my lap. And it's just like, hey, Shiggy, would you like to do this? And I'm like, yeah, I would.
Hey, Shiggy, would you like to be on a talk show?
Exactly. Like when I was in a music video, it literally just like, hey, Shiggy, I have a friend who's looking to have like VTubers in his music video. Would you like to be one of them? And I was like, yeah, sure.
What was the music video?
VTuber Girls Are Improving My Life by Connor Quest.
VTuber Girls Are Improving My Life.
Yes.
Is that supposed to be like the antithesis of E-Girls Are Ruining My Life? From Corpse?
Kind of. I think it's a play on that. Yeah.
It sounds like it.
But it was just like a lot of times things like that fall in my lap. I've been, lucky enough for that kind of stuff to happen. So I just, go and be like, yeah, sure.
Right.
I'd like to do this.
Oh yeah. And then the next question that I have for you, now that we've talked enough about content, what do you do when you're not streaming?
I'm a workaholic. So when I'm not streaming, chances are I'm either spending time with my husband or I'm working on things behind the scenes to make my stream better.
Okay. So you do streaming full time then by now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then, what would you say is your biggest weakness when it comes to VTubing?
My biggest weakness when it comes to VTubing is, okay, and I'm going to be extremely honest with myself here, which I hate doing, is the fact that I lock myself in a box. I see myself as not funny. I see myself as not entertaining. So a lot of times when I'm trying to think of other kinds of like content to create or to clip myself to make, videos or TikToks, a lot of the things like I don't find them funny.
Yeah.
So I don't make more content with it. So it's that kind of like I lock myself in a box and have a hard time seeing myself as anything other than the box I have locked myself into.
Honestly, I feel that because I also feel like, okay, I know I'm slightly I'm funny and entertaining to a point, but I'm like, but am I really? It's like, do people find it funny? Huh? Am I funny? I don't think I am. Sometimes I laugh at my own jokes,
Yeah.
but that's because nobody else is.
Yeah, like I have friends that like will make me like die laughing.
For real, yeah.
Like they're so hilarious. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I could never be that funny. I could never be that. Like I'm just not that funny of a person. I create different kind of content. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not the funny VTuber. Like I have more of a cozy, like wholesome, horny vibe on my channel.
Wholesome horny.
It is
You
because
could,
like
no, you
when I
could just
say
call that wholesome without the W.
true, because like when I say I have like a big mom energy in more ways than one, it's true. I tell people, you know, please take care of yourself. Go take your meds. Go hydrate. Eat. Like get some sleep. Like I try to take care of people, but then 2 seconds later, you know, my face is really close to the mic, and I'm telling you how I'm going to take care of you. See,
Who'd that
like,
catch by surprise? Come on, out yourself. But okay, yeah, no, I definitely feel it as well. Where it's like, you know, some people are just like built in, like they're just funny. I don't get it. I watch them or I'm with them, and then it's like, bruh, how the hell?
yeah,
Okay.
I wish. It's like, how can I wish I could learn to be that funny.
I wish, oh, Sam, I wish, but it's not something you can really learn on. It's something you can
Yeah.
improve, but learning it is difficult. It's something else. You can't really learn humor.
Yeah. Like, and plus I have a different, like, weird sense of humor than a lot of other people. Like, when I tried to watch the movie Airplane with my husband, like 10 minutes into the movie, I'm just like, is it supposed to be funny yet? And he just turned the movie off and he's like, this movie is not for you. Yeah, there are other things that I'll sit there and die laughing at, and people are looking at me and being like, Shiggy, it wasn't that funny.
I feel that. Sometimes, like, the thing is, right? Have you how good are your try not to laugh challenges?
I am amazing at those. I have yet to
Same.
lose one.
Okay, no, I can't say that I've yet to lose one. Because
I
sometimes my
stopped
humor
doing
is
them
just
on my
broken.
channel. I stopped doing them on my channel because, like, I never lost and I felt bad.
Yeah,
Like,
'Cause
it was boring for people because I was just sitting there not laughing.
not laughing. Yeah, it's like I would also probably not try to do a try not to laugh thing unless it's like it's been tailored to my humor. In which case, then
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you need to be at the level of someone like, do you know Jimmy here? Original It's Wednesday, my dude's guy
No,
in the Spider-Man outfit.
no, I do not.
Okay, well, he does a try not to laugh like or you laugh you lose every week, and the thing is, his community sends in videos on the Discord, individual videos, that then get compiled into one thing for him to watch. So it's like, you know, that's tailored to his humor, because
Right.
the same people who watch the stuff you eventually get the same humor as him.
Mhm.
But when it comes to just watching meme videos and stuff, it's like so much of it I don't find funny, or it's like, even if it is
Yeah.
funny, the most I'll laugh is a snicker. The most you'll get
Yeah,
is exhaling through my nose. Just,
Or just sitting there and be like, or I'll look at it and be like, oh, that's funny.
yeah. Or maybe
like,
more
it's-
often it's like, LMAO.
Yeah.
You say it.
But it's not something that actually causes me to, you know,
Yeah.
die laughing.
Yeah. Well, what happens with me more often is when interacting with people, you know, that's when you properly laugh. But videos, they don't do it.
Yeah. It's the same. Like, I laugh through my interactions with people all the time, but videos that now there'll be like a random video that for some reason will make me die laughing. Like, I remember the very first time I saw it was one of just like a lizard, and it was one of those, if you smell applesauce with just A's, you'll get
Yeah.
and it was like the lizard like opened his mouth for the part, and I thought it was the funniest shit. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it was so funny. But I like was laughing so hard I was crying and like trying to show my husband and be like, look, he's like, it's not funny. I'm like, it's fucking hilarious. I don't know why.
Can I show you one of my favorite videos? I don't know if you've seen it.
Bet. Yeah, let's go.
It's called I'm Gonna Try to Drink, what is it? Is it? What's that water? The bubbly water? That disgusting shit? Sparkling water. Drinking sparkling water without burping. Come on, give me the right guy. There we go. There we go. That's the right one. This is it. I'll copy link address and send it in our DMs, and I'll also post it in chat for anybody who wishes to watch the video right now. Let me. Right there.
I'm gonna pull this up.
Just saying, y'all won't have the audio or the visuals, so that's why the link is there, but I'm gonna watch it because I really wanna. Something tells me... I just finished it. Something tells me you did. We got it!
I would have broken if this was a laugh you lose. That would have broke me.
Yep. No, that's one of my favorite videos ever.
that would have fucking broke me.
Let's go. I win. Do you laugh lose? Let's go. It wasn't even a challenge. I just gave my best video.
I always submit it's one of my favorite oh gosh. It's Lola the something pug. And it's a pug that can't run.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, and it's a song. I die laughing every single time. Like, see, Lola the... Oh, no, it's just Lola the pug. Where's the actual video? Because it's old. It's an old... It's like the pug that couldn't run.
I don't think I've seen it.
Hey, that's not it. Oh god, that's horrible.
Lola the pug can't fucking run. Is it this? Is it this one?
Yes. Like just watching like with the song, I die laughing every time.
I'm just watching the first bit real quick.
Yeah.
Bro, she really can't pick and run.
Exactly. And just the song going with it just makes it that much better. It's just mwah.
And the thing is, it sounds like a traditional Irish folk song. I love it.
Exactly.
Hello, my name is Lola, and I am a special pug. But okay, I feel like our ADHD has taken over a bit. We can get back to the you try not to laugh a bit later. Actually, I feel like our humor is good enough that we can try and make each other laugh in like whoever laughs first, or it's like I don't know, like three lives each, you know, like you there's verses between us two.
Oh yeah, we could do like a collab, a laugh you lose collab.
Yeah, I feel like I'd win.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, I don't know. When I'm in that, like, okay, I'm not gonna laugh, like, set, like, it's hard to get me.
It's hard to get me too, but it's possible. I'm not gonna give you the secret. But I know the secret to break me, so I'm gonna hope that secret works with you too.
I don't know, maybe.
We'll see. But okay, first, let's get back to the question, shall we? I have a question for you, which has to do with also your past struggles, but in this case, it's past struggles. What are you no longer struggling with? What's the biggest hurdle that you've had to overcome since you've started streaming, since you've started VTubing, this whole thing?
One big thing that I had to get over was stressing out and worrying about view count. It took me a while to just, like, I would always tell it to myself, but it took a while for me to actually believe it. And it's like, everyone grows at their own pace. The people who watch me, they watch me because they enjoy my content. And if it takes a bit longer for more people who enjoy my content to find me, then that's okay. I just need to keep creating and keep doing what I do, and I'll grow in my own time. And It took me a long time to come to terms with that and fully believe it, and not just tell myself to try to convince myself. But now it's one of those things that's just like, it's
a thing of the past.
Yeah, like some streams I have like 7 viewers, some streams I have 50. Like, it's whatever. I'm gonna stream what I want to stream
when I want to stream.
If people want to watch it, then they'll be here to watch it.
Yeah, I feel the same, but I kind of obsess over analytics, especially my own.
I do a little bit. Like, of course, I want to try to get better. Like, and I always strive to get better. Just because I don't like stress out about the view count doesn't mean I don't want it to get better. And I look at my analytics, see what like tags have I been using that people actually look for, like and changing my tags up on Twitch has actually helped. Like finding different, like streaming like different games, becoming like, I'm now part of the content creator program for Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, and doing a lot of things with that has helped my streams. Like, I
mean, yeah, I've noticed you've been playing it a bit. You streamed it today, and was it today? Yesterday and the day before. It was the day before that I came into your chat, right? Yeah, I wasn't in your chat yesterday.
Yes.
Honestly, it seems like a pretty fun game. What
oh my god,
is
it's
it?
so much fun.
Is it like a BR? Is it a battle royale type thing?
It's a vampire BR. A lot of people relate it to Apex because you choose different like classes, and the different classes have different powers.
What's a scholar? I know you hate them.
No, I don't hate scholars. I hate saboteurs.
I mean, when I was watching you, you said you hate scholars.
They're annoying. The way their play style is annoying. It's like a certain type of person plays scholars, and because of that, they play scholar the same. They all play scholar the same way.
What does the scholar do?
They can fly. They're the only class that can fly. and they have a lance that they can shoot that goes through walls.
Kind of get the feeling
And-
that I'd be a scholar.
Like, and the flying mechanic can be used in different ways, and just there are certain people that use it just in very annoying ways, and it's a proper, you know, tactic.
Hmm.
But it's one of the classes that I play, Vandal. It's their biggest weakness is going up against a scholar,
Okay.
because Vandal is a very melee heavy.
Yeah. Which, you know,
Class.
if you can fly.
Yeah.
Right.
ShiggyBunVT Vampire, she doesn't like Sabos because they leave problems around. Okay, Sabos leave fart bombs around, and
that's
I
what I've
fucking
seen.
hate them.
That's what I've seen. I've seen those as well, yeah.
Yeah, I hate saboteurs. Hate them.
So how did you come to joining Vampires the Masquerade's content creator team?
A friend of mine introduced me to the game. I played it with him and loved the game. Decided I would, you know, look around with stuff. I joined their Discord, and pretty much if you join their Discord and you are a content creator and you stream the game, you can join the content creator program. And they give you access to a whole bunch of assets and information and things that you can
damn.
share with your communities.
What if you're a YouTube streamer?
Yeah. Yeah,
Because I noticed that you had exclusive drops. Drops ain't a thing on YouTube.
Yeah, well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to do the drops,
Yeah.
but you could still get a lot of the like cool announcements and
Oh, okay.
things like that. But I joined that, and the way that I actually ended up getting invited to it after I had already joined it, because I was messaging with the devs because I found a bug that they already knew about, but they were just like, hey, if you could send us some of your game files, it might help us try to figure out how to fix that bug. So I was emailing back and forth with them, sending them some of my game files. And the guy was like, hey, since you stream, like,
You want to join?
like I want to invite you to our content creator program. Here's how you join. And I was like, oh, I'm already a member. And he's like, oh, then, you know, that's great. Like, did you know you get access to all these different things? And I was like, no, I did not. Thank you for telling me. Holy crap.
Well, was there like a special bug report channel or something from? Or what
no,
are some of the
there's,
benefits?
There's like assets that you can use if you want to make like thumbnails, or if you want, like, I could make an entire Blood Hunt themed, like, you know, starting soon screen, be right back screen.
Okay.
Like alerts and everything
so
like
that's
that.
if you were a Blood Hunt streamer.
Yeah, like if
Like, if that
I
was your main
wanted
thing.
to completely dedicate my channel to Blood Hunt and that is it,
Yeah.
then I could do all of that, and like I could do it for free because I have access to all that stuff.
Okay.
But I don't, and I paid good money for all of the, you know, assets that I have. So
No,
I'm
totally
not going
valid.
to.
No, that's
Yeah, I'm
valid.
not gonna just, you know, throw that out.
Yeah. Well, okay. Then the next question I have for you, one of the last couple, is what are your goals? Where do you want VTubing to take you?
I do want to reach a Twitch partner. Not like, for the biggest reasons why I want to reach Twitch partner is for the emote slots.
Always the emote
For
slots. I
Oh,
love how
the
that's the
emote
big. I
slots.
love how that's the biggest motivator for getting partner.
oh my god, you get so many more emote slots, and I want them. I want them so bad. My emote artist is fucking amazing, and I want more of her art on my channel. And as well as the fact that Twitch has this nasty little habit of not necessarily listening to streamers if they don't have that nice purple check mark by their name.
Oh, so they don't even listen to the people with the purple check mark.
Oh yeah, they don't even listen to people with it, but they
No.
more often listen.
They're more willing to.
Yeah, they're more likely to listen to people with the check mark.
Yes.
So I would like to be able to be a voice for people. Just like use the purple check mark to be like, hey, here's a problem people are having.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Which is probably going to ignore it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And those are the two biggest reasons why I would like to reach partner. That, and just because it's one of those end goals that a lot of people have that, like, even though it doesn't really mean anything except for a purple check mark by your name.
It's that stamp of validation that everybody yearns
it's
for.
That stamp of validation that it's like, you know, all this work that I put into this wasn't for nothing.
Yeah. It's like, I can get YouTube partner, but I'm still not gonna have a check mark yet.
Yeah, it's like I want to do it just so I can, you know, show that, you know, hey, I did this, all this work that I was putting in wasn't for naught. I busted my ass and I got rewarded for it.
Okay. And then after that, how did you have any of those, did you have any goals that you set for yourself before you started streaming?
Not really, because I had no idea what I was doing when I got into streaming. I had a friend who had been streaming for like 5 years. He taught me how to set up OBS and taught me some streaming etiquette. And other than that, just kind of threw me to the wind. I had no clue what I was doing. I had friends that were streamers, or I ended up getting friends that were streamers, and just when I started out, did not really have any goals except to like get a chat like that I would enjoy talking to, like my dream. Because you don't start out streaming and like have a whole bunch of people in chat. That's not how that works.
No, you don't,
so
unfortunately.
I wanted to cultivate that community, so I would have people to enjoy talking to and enjoy interacting with.
Okay. And then, you know, we'll go with that. So how would you say has VTubing helped you along that path?
I definitely started getting way more followers after I became a VTuber. I feel like it is less awkward with some of the jokes I make coming from, you know, a anime girl. And that, and, you know, content creation is an exponential growth scale. It's not linear. So it's, of course, after you do one thing that's going to cause you to get more followers, you're just going to get more and more as long as you keep up the grind. Yeah.
It's a snowball. It might the slope on which the ball might roll might change, but you just got to dig a hole before it in front of it so that the slope gets bigger.
Yeah.
Or gets steeper, rather. But okay, and then the last question I have for you. Sorry, you were going to say as long?
I was just going to say, as long as you keep making the content, like the growth is going to be in some way, shape, or form exponential. It might slow down from time to time, but overall, when you zoom out on that graph, it is going to be an exponential, you know, growth chart. Yeah.
Loki, you made me think just now when you said that, you know, making content to keep the grind going. It made me think of a couple of years back. You would see all of these channels always in the comment section of like the big YouTubers videos. Like their name is like getting to 1,000 subscribers without any videos. And I'm like, bro, you're never gonna get there. And the fact that some of them have like 200 subs, I'm like, bruh, What the fuck? Like, why? You've got 0 videos. There's nothing to subscribe to. For real. Like, what do you plan on doing? You're going to start off with 1,000 subs. You're going to make your first video and nobody's going to watch it because people forgot who you were. Because they didn't sub to you. They subbed to the name.
Yeah. People are going to be like, what the fuck is this on my subscription list?
Yeah. Like, let's say I did it, right? And then all of a sudden, okay, you're some kid, you're posting Roblox. What am I going to do? I'm going to unsub.
Yeah. I'm like, what the, like, someone, I don't freaking watch Fortnite. Like, why is someone like posting a Fortnite video on my thing? Like, I
feel like that happened with me when I initially started, because I initially started doing Fortnite videos. Way back in 2018.
I just picked Fortnite. Like,
no.
Out of the hat.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything about it, but no, I started back in 2018 uploading videos about like Fortnite Save the World, which is the PvE game mode, the original Fortnite. And then I stopped at the beginning of 2019. Like, legit, my last video was on New Year's.
Wow.
And yeah, then I stopped. And then I came back in 2020 as a VTuber, just with a random debut. Just happened and being like, hey, debut, it's me, hi. Still the same name, but not the same voice, because my voice has changed in those years. I mean, that was one long year. And I got a new mic in between and all that, so a lot of stuff has happened. Even now, if you go back to my very first stream, it's like, I sound so different. Have you ever gone back to your first stream or something? Do you have an archive?
I have an archive of some of my videos, not a lot, not all of them. But when I went to VTubing, I didn't delete my clips. A lot of people I know, like, as soon as they moved from Facecam to VTubing, they deleted all evidence of them ever being a Facecam streamer. And I don't care. Like, I post my face on Twitter, I post my face, and more than that on other websites. And like, it's just, I like streaming as a VTuber, but anything else, I don't care if people see my face. I don't.
Yeah.
So I didn't delete anything. And every once in a while, you know, if you go into someone's stream and they do a shout out, sometimes they'll bring up a random clip. And I'll see like an old random clip of mine that's like a face cam clip. And I'm like, oh, oh dear. Because my stream quality wasn't that great at the time either. Like, I've done so much to increase the quality of my streams. Yeah. And it's like, oh, honey, you were trying.
You were trying real hard. But okay, then the last question that I have for you is, and after this we'll get to the Q&A. So once again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below. We've got a couple in there. Zoe, you're carrying the Q&A section there.
Does not surprise me. Zoe, you're so adorable, darling.
The last question that I have for you is, what has been the happiest moment or the greatest achievement you've had since you've started VTubing? Or since you've started streaming? We'll expand it a bit.
See, I saw this question when you gave me the list of them. And this one was like, I've had so many happy moments. There have been times where like my community has literally just like made me cry out of, you know, happiness, out of how much that they've done for me, how much they support me. But the first thing that really came to my mind was when I did a donathon last year to help me be able to go to TwitchCon. And it was one of those where it's like, the more you donate, the longer I stream, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
2 hours in, like, the goal was, I did the math, and for me to be able to go and, you know, afford the hotel, the plane ticket, the ticket to actually get into TwitchCon, enough food to just get through the weekend and all of that, would have been $1,200. And 2 hours into my stream, one of my viewers donated $1,200.
Oh my.
I literally fell out of my chair. Like, I just was so, like, in complete shock. I fell out of my chair. And there was 2 friends of mine in VC with me, and they were just like, "Oh crap!"
I would die. I feel like, is that, if I convert that, right? If I convert that to my currency, because the USD to ZAR currency is it's pretty good. It's a pretty good conversion for us. And yeah, no, 1,200 would change a lot. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like I completely, like I was shocked. I was utterly shocked. And then more people like still donated. Like people were still donating for like stretch goals for me to be able to do other things, and like including being able for me to afford to buy get a custom cosplay of my VTuber model that I was going to wear to TwitchCon.
Yeah.
And I did. I cosplayed my VTuber model at TwitchCon because my chat, you know, paid for me to be able to afford to get someone to custom make it.
Yeah.
And it's just how much they support me. And it is crazy sometimes and makes me so happy that I have a community that I've cultivated that is that amazing.
Well, that brings us to the end of my questions for you. Now, all that's left are the questions that chat has for you, or us.
Oh boy.
Most of them are aimed at you, though. So, before we get to there, make sure once again that you guys go check out fnv.crd.co for anything to do with the show, including that Google Forms link, so that if you wish to be a guest in either of the next couple of episodes that we are still going to do until episode 100, or maybe even season 2, fill that out, and I'll get in contact with you eventually. And yeah, then go check out also go check out my guest Shiggy on Twitter and Twitch and everywhere else if you're into more spicy stuff, into the spice rack.
I'm just gonna set this like right here. I'm kind of thirsty, and I see your monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I've been.
The audio only listeners can take that out of context so bad.
Yeah. Well.
What is that? Is that G Fuel Gamer Subs? What is that?
It's the Baja Blast.
Ah, okay. Well, you know what? Now that you mentioned that, Zoe asked a question. How excited are you for Baja Blast season?
You bet your ass I am so fucking excited. I look forward to it every year.
Explain to me what it is. We don't have Baja Blast here.
Baja Blast is a flavor of the soda Mountain Dew.
Okay.
And it is my favorite drink. I fucking love Baja Blast. When it's not Baja Blast season, the only place you can get it is at Taco Bell. Taco Bell is the only place that serves it.
Outside of the season.
But during the summer, you can actually buy it in stores.
Do you buy in bulk?
If I had the money, I would. Like, it would be my absolute dream just to have like a dedicated refrigerator in my fucking garage that had that was just filled with Baja Blast.
See, that's me with Monster. I want one of those Monster fridges.
Like, that way I could just have Baja Blast all throughout the year and just not have to worry about it.
See, I
that would be the
want one of
fucking
these.
dream.
I want one of these. I'm sending you the photo. I want one of these so fucking bad. Why is it not loading? It's fucking 144p. There we go. I want one of these Monster fridges so bad. and I want to fill it up with just Monster.
Yep.
I want one of those.
Like, it's... I don't know what it is, but I love Baja Blast. It has become a meme on my channel how much I love Baja Blast. Like, my followers, like 2 of my followers have bought me stickers that I have on my desk. Like, I've stuck them to my desk about Baja Blast. It is just a constant meme. I have friends that I've met online that, like, we talk about how much we love Baja Blast. 2 of them, when I met them at TwitchCon, we specifically made Taco Bell runs just
For Baja Blast.
For Baja Blast, so we could get get selfies of us drinking Baja Blasts together.
That's next level.
Mm-hmm. There have been friends I've met that have come to my house and they brought me, like, they stopped at Taco Bell on the way to my house so they could bring me a Baja Blast.
If we ever get to that point, or like if I'm ever in America and I'm somehow planning a meetup with you, I'll make sure to remember to bring Baja Blast. I promise.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
My ratings in the book would jump up.
I'll hold you to it.
But okay, next we'll have a question from one of my mods and regulars, preferably just Simon. He asks this question every episode to see if the VTuber in question knows it. So, are you ready?
I don't know. I am dumb.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck would chuck all he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Close. We'll take it though. Simon! We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's a dub. You're the... Simon, is that the 4th or the 3rd person to actually give the proper answer? Look it up. I think it's about the 4th or 5th in the 30 or so that we've asked so far.
Hell yeah.
Although I would extend the answer a bit. Normally I would say a woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Okay.
It's a bit longer and it's a bit more tongue twistery, but you know, as I said, I'll take your answer. It's a dub. Next question from Zoe. When choosing games to stream, what goes into your choices? I guess that's like how do you make your choice on what you want to stream?
Is it the game I want to play right now?
Okay, as simple as that.
If I'm not enjoying playing the game, my viewers are going to be able to tell because I am not good at pretending. And if I'm not enjoying myself and having a good time, they're not going to enjoy themselves and have a good time. So I try to play the game that I want to play and that I'm going to have the most fun playing in that moment.
Okay. Valid. Totally fair. Then, next question from Cringe, aka Skashi, asked a while back, "Are you a single Pringle?"
Ayo, I am not. I am happily married.
You've mentioned your husband since then, so that question has been answered in the meantime.
I am very happily married. However, I'm very open to flirting with just anybody, darling. So
Skashi, is that a good enough answer for you?
Then my DMs are not open, but you can talk to me in chat. I
mean, your DMs were open. Or actually, wait, no, they were open to me because we're mutuals. That's fine. How does that happen? So many of my guests, I don't know where I find you.
You found me through Banshee.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's where I found you through. Yes. Your Banshee. I forget.
My roommate.
I forget so easily. Your roommate? And they were roommates.
Yes. His bedroom is right across the hall from my office.
Ah. Oh yeah, I see now in the opening message that I And she was like, Banshee told me that you'd be a good guest to get onto the show. And indeed, thank you for opening your DMs for me.
Yeah.
Do you know how difficult it is running a show if so many VTubers that you want to invite have their DMs closed? Banshee, the guest for episode 69? Yes, the guest for episode 69.
See, the thing is like, I had my DMs open, like literally for everything. I had my DMs open for the longest time. And I said I would keep my DMs open until I got my first really weird, creepy message. And it took a long time. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. And then I got my first really weird, creepy message. I can't remember what it was now, but I remember I was like, and my DMs are being closed.
Understandable. And okay. Next question from Erasmus. Asking, Shiggy, is there a prop you've been wanting to make for cosplay but haven't yet?
I do eventually want to cosplay Amanda as Pig, like for
yeah, that makes sense.
DVD.
Squeak.
And I want to build a reverse bear trap.
Ooh. As a prop to put on other people when you take photos with them?
Yes.
I'm down. I want that to happen.
And like one thing I would probably do for more local cons, I obviously wouldn't do this for ones that I have to travel to.
Yeah.
Or travel very far to. It'd be really cool if I could also build one of the puzzle boxes like you go to in DVD.
Oh, one of the jigsaw box. Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. That's sick. Also,
I would
just a
love
quick
to
shout
build
out.
one of those.
Hi, Akamori-san from episode 67, a previous guest we have.
I love Akamori. Akamori-chan.
Oh, hi. Welcome back. It's a pleasure seeing a previous guest in chat.
Before you called me for this interview,
Yeah.
I was actually in a voice call with her.
Dude, you'd be surprised how often I get a guest and like one of my friends are like, hey, I know them. Or it's like one of the guests are like, hey, yeah, I know, I know all of, like...
Yeah, I use my main account. I don't say because it'll expose me.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Good seeing you again. Okay, next question from Zoe. What is a kind of game that you wish existed that doesn't? Zoe, you are good with these questions. What the fuck? You need to stop asking questions. My power is going out in 25 minutes. I cannot ask all of the questions that you've got.
So I'll try to answer this quickly so we can get more questions. There is a group of VTubers that I have met through VTubing, and it's really weird that I've met so many because this is actually rare. I have narcolepsy, and I have met quite a few other streamers that have narcolepsy. And what we want to do is we want to collab. We want to do a big collab where we play a multiplayer game that has something to do with sleep. But there really isn't one that has like multiplayer capabilities that like sleep is a big mechanic in. So I really wish there was a game like that so we could do a big, sleepy streamer collab and it'd be, haha, funny, has to do with sleep. And we have narcolepsy.
How would it work? How do you mean like to do with sleep? Like as in sleep is a core function in the game? Like you have to go to bed to progress the something.
Something or it's... I don't know, like where sleep is a big mechanic in the game or a big part of the story of the game. Like something happens in dreams or some kind of sleep mechanic. And Akamori, don't you dare say Minecraft. That's not happening again. No, that's not happening again.
What happened previously? Why again?
I got tricked into a collab. I was dumb and I said yes to a collab before I knew what we were playing. I absolutely hate Minecraft.
You're not
and Minecraft was the
farming
game
type.
they were playing.
You're not the farming
And
type, are
so-
you?
No.
Me neither.
Like any game that has like crafty and survival mechanics, I hate it. I hate
Mood.
them.
I
And
can't play Minecraft. I can't play Rust. I can't play Ark. I can't play any of those types of games. If I see someone's playing it, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm clicking off. It's not even. I don't even watch anything about it. There's nothing for me.
it's
The
not
only thing I like
interesting.
about Minecraft is the building aspect of it, like building a fancy house or something. But when it comes to playing in survival or something like that, I'm not there for it. I played on a Realms server from one of my friends. They had this whole village that they had built out. I joined in later. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll join. I'll play, and I built a house. I built a nice house, and then I just fell off. I was playing on my friend's account, who he played Minecraft to death at one point, and yeah, no, it's just I stopped playing. I said you can continue. He already had a house. He could go get the netherite armor or whatever the fuck he wanted.
yeah, it's not for me. But that's the kind of game that I wish is like that a game like that existed, so we could do our sleepy streamer collab that we've always wanted to do.
Okay. Then a question from not Zoe, from Mitsuhide, being, who is your favorite toy to play with recently? Should I be concerned about that question? What?
Okay, that question is not fair. I do not have a favorite. I do not pick favorites of my toys. Right now, I have 2 toys. They're not official. I don't have any official toys. I can't deal with that at the moment. But I have 2 toys that I currently play with. And I do not have a favorite.
I need an explanation.
Um,
Because it's who is the toy. That was the question. So I'm.
exactly. You see, some people enjoy being played with, Zara.
Okay, I see.
And I currently have 2 people that really enjoy being played with.
I think I saw them in chat the other day, no?
Yes, you did.
Is one of them here?
Yes.
Or both of
One
them
of
here?
them is here. Both of them no.
Okay.
One of them is at work currently.
I'm gonna take a random guess. Either it's Zoe, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. One of them is Zoe.
Fucking knew it.
She's such a good little toy.
Alright, then next question from one of your favorite toys. Best meme song?
Best meme song?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know.
You want to hear mine?
I don't. What?
Epic Sax, right?
Okay. Epic saxophone's good.
Yeah.
There's one that plays. You know how a lot of people in VR chat, they have their one meme avatar. So when everyone pulls out, they're like, "Oh, haha, look at this silly avatar I have." That's like a meme.
Yeah.
I have one of Drip Goku.
Okay. One of my VTuber children requested that I add a Drip Goku jacket to his model. He used it at a panel in Comic-Con last week.
And so there's one like toggle that you can do that he twerks, but it also plays the bum 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 bum, like, and then it plays some hot music while Goku's like dropping it like it's hot. It's really hilarious.
I think I know it. I think I've seen that. Simon, when you say Runaway, do you mean Runaway by Galantis? Or what Runaway? A Runaway by Aurora? What Runaway? There are so many Runaways. I need the artist name as well.
Oh, and Aramis, you can't mess up my 20 kill run anymore because I got it earlier today. Booyah!
A 20 kill run?
Fuck you.
How many players are there in the lobby?
42, but you can get extra lives.
Oh, okay.
And there's a mastery you can get for getting 20 kills in a match. And I got 21 earlier today.
Jesus, that's a long title. Oh, is that Epic Sax guys the original thing? Oh, okay. I didn't know it was the Eurovision thing. It's Runaway, please. The
video where Shrek is playing is
No. My favorite one is Gandalf. Gandalf nodding.
seen that.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
Gandalf Sax. Here you go. It's 10 hours. Yep. Enjoy.
But like when I got that 21 kill game earlier today, I literally messaged so many people just like,
hell yeah.
I was so happy, so proud of myself.
That's quite an achievement. Me and my buddies have been playing DMZ a lot in COD, and we've gotten to a point where normal DMZ isn't fun anymore. We go out player hunting, and our goal is to like wipe the lobby every time. And we've succeeded a couple times, actually a handful of times, because we play on the smaller map. Because hunting for players on the big map is a pain. So the smaller map is, you spawn, and the thing with the smaller map is it's also pain, because once you die once, you're gonna die a couple times more because the spawns are so close to each other. It's literally 30 seconds. Camp. It's 30 seconds and you engage with another squad, or 2 or 3 within a minute. While you're still busy engaging the first squad, there's another squad that comes up on you. You wipe that first squad and are busy with the second one, and then a third one comes in already from the side from another angle, and yeah, it's insane. But we enjoy it. We rage a lot as well, and yeah. Every time we manage to wipe a whole lobby, we're like, hey, GG boys. Is there... You play a lot of solos in... Oh. Someone calling you.
Yeah, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it was like one of the few phone numbers that I have that can...
bypass.
Get through. Yeah, bypass Do Not Disturb. But it is not important.
That's fine. So. That's fine. We'll be ending soon anyways.
I'm sorry.
Is Vampire Masquerade... Like, I know you've been playing solos. Are there squad modes?
Yes, there's duos and trios and team deathmatch. I've never played the team deathmatch, but I've played duos is kind of fun. Trios, you end up jumping into a pool of gamer ass sweat. It is... Like, trios are just so fucking sweaty that it's disgusting. I hate playing trios just because, like, you can't move, like, more than 10 feet sometimes without just immediately getting gunned down. And, like, every once in a while, like, they'll, like, teabag on you and then, like, run out. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, I just wanted, like, I had 2 other friends I wanted to play with.
Yeah.
Like, I just had 2 other friends I wanted to play with. That's the whole reason I played trios. Why am I just like, I can't have fun?
I feel that. Sometimes, you just want to play with a couple buddies. Alright, then we're gonna do a couple rounds of quickfire questions. Most of them from Zoe. So, Zoe asked, if you could make one of your emotes a Twitch global emote, which one would you choose?
Probably my heart. I love my heart emote. It's adorable.
Okay. Then, what is the go-to late night snack?
Go-to late night snack. If I have it, probably Oreos or Doritos.
Alright. Dream vacation.
Oh, God. There's a ranch in, I can't remember what state, that is absolutely huge, and it's made for people who love games, like board games, video games, any kind of games. I want to go there with like 20 friends and stay a whole week.
Damn. All right, next one. Dream location for TwitchCon.
Dream location for TwitchCon. I don't know. I just like traveling wherever. I like going places, and it's not really oh my god, it's in this place this year, I can't wait to go because I want to go to this place. It's just like, oh, it's in a new location, I want to go there because it's new.
All right, then what would your last meal be?
Last meal would probably be many years ago, Haagen-Dazs had this flavor of ice cream that was created because someone won a contest that they got to make their own flavor of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and it was limited edition, and so therefore now it does not exist anymore. But it was absolutely amazing, and I still dream about that ice cream flavor.
What flavor was it?
It was sticky toffee pudding.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And I would want to have some sticky toffee pudding ice cream.
Hell yeah.
Because
Then
I haven't had it in years.
okay. What is a feature you would add to Twitch if you could?
A feature I would add to Twitch if I could. A better way for us to deal with bots, like getting hate rated and shit.
Other than
Instead
shield
of-
mode.
Yeah, other than because shield mode doesn't always work. I've been hate rated since shield mode became a thing.
Oh.
But luckily, like, I have a button set up on my stream deck for when I get hate rated.
Yeah.
But I had to go through and
Set up the
manually
macro.
set up that macro and everything. Like, there should be a better way for us to deal with that than like that and the commander root bot.
Okay. Then, last question from Zoe. What is the GOAT movie for a rainy day?
The go-to movie.
No, the GOAT. Greatest of all time. GOAT.
Oh, my
Meh.
goat movie.
Yeah.
So my favorite movie of all time,
For a
The
rainy
Crow.
day. The Crow? What is The Crow?
The Crow. The Crow is a movie about kind of like jilted. There was this couple. They were going to get married, and the night before they got married, they got brutally murdered. 1 year later, the guy is brought back from the dead to seek revenge on the the 4 guys that murdered him and his fiance.
Damn.
It stars Brandon Lee, and he died during the making of the movie.
Oh, shit.
It is my favorite movie of all time. I love it.
Okay. Then, question from, where was it? From Adamus. Shiggy, what kind of spices are being kept in the spice rack? Paprika, cinnamon, basil.
A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of paprika for that spice, you know. Some crushed red pepper.
Okay. No jalapeno?
Honestly, if I was gonna put actual, like peppers in there, that's something completely different. We're talking about spice rack.
Alright. Fair. That is
And I'd go hotter than a jalapeno, man. Come on. I mean, the toe of Satan. I did that challenge on my stream.
The toe of Satan? What is that?
That was absolutely horrible.
Is that like the Carolina Reaper or something, or what?
It's a lollipop that is literally the hottest, pretty much the hottest thing in the world. The people who make it have to wear hazmat suits. It is, dear God, hot. And ever since then, I have not been able to eat anything that, like, if there's a candy that's labeled spicy, and the only reason it's labeled spicy is because it's cinnamon flavored, I can't eat it anymore.
So it's ruined cinnamon for you.
Like, it is ruined, like, the candy cinnamon flavor for me. I can't eat it anymore. I get sick to my stomach.
Ah. Alright. Then, the last question, the very last question from the Q&A. It's from just Simon. Last question. Did you enjoy your time here?
I did. I really did. I had a lot of fun. 2 hours went by very, very quickly.
I told you it goes fast.
It went by super quick.
Yeah. Oh, these episodes usually, you know, and initially they might feel slow. Like that first 10, 20 minutes, they might feel slow. Or maybe that time I've had it where that time goes by super fucking fast. And then it's like around the hour mark, it feels slow again. And then you just, all of a sudden you see, oh shit, we're at 3 hours. That's happened. That's legit happened. The longest episode has been 3 hours and 26 minutes. That was with the now graduated secret subject.
Aw.
And second place it goes to, I believe it was Kyonko, who I don't remember the episode number. Same as with secret subject, I don't remember that episode number. I think it might have been something in the 30s. Somebody can go check. It's there. Kyonko was 3 hours 22 minutes. But yeah, that's going to be the last question. So that's going to be it for me. And that's going to be the end of our show tonight. So if you guys have enjoyed it, please do consider dropping a like down below. Subscribe for more shows. We do this weekly. We've not missed a week except, where was it? New Year's last year. Otherwise, we've been doing it weekly, consistent. Let's go.
Nice.
So yeah, keep and make sure y'all sub, hit the notification bell, because I do stream on the other days of the week as well, not on weekends though. So yeah, I'm trying to do more daily streams if you want to come by for normal streams that aren't the show. But otherwise, if you're here for the show, hey, I appreciate it. You're lovely. Make sure you go check out fnv.crd.co for anything to do with the show. Once again, if you are a fellow VTuber, you wish to be a guest, there's that Google Forms link. Otherwise, there's also links to my guests. My guests are the lifeblood of the show, so make sure you go check them out and support them as well if you haven't already, or if you aren't already part of their community. In tonight's episode, you can find Shiggy's links everywhere in the chat, in the description, in the show notes, and on screen. You can see it, you can type it out. Otherwise, you can find her on Twitter at ShiggyBunVT. That is ShiggyBunVT. And on Twitch, it is ShiggyBun. That's ShiggyBun. And on Twitter, it's ShiggyBunVT. Otherwise, that's going to be it for me. I've been your host, Zara, and I will see you all in the next episode. Any last words, Shiggy? That sounds like I'm about to execute you.
Am I allowed to plug here, or
I mean, yeah.
No, or
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was planning on streaming right after this, so
Like right
you'll be
now?
able to catch me. Yeah, like right now. I was getting everything ready to go live.
Oh, okay. I set
Twitch.
up a raid so that we can do that after, but never mind. I'll just cancel that raid. Can we do the raid? Can we just go say hi to someone? Y'all don't have to stick around.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, because raids on YouTube are a thing, and I love doing it every single time. So
Oh, yeah, of course.
once again, stick around, and yeah, I guess we'll be seeing you live in a bit. Well, I won't. My power's going to be off. But yeah, once again, I'll see you all in the next episode. But until then, ciao for now.
Bye-bye.
Remember, stick around for the raid. I'll put the raid message in chat right now. The raid message is Kappa space Kappa Zara FNV raid. I'll put it in chat now. Zara FNV raid exclamation point Kappa. Like that. We will be raiding to someone who I've not raided before. What's her name? Nikki Ray from Idol CH. I don't know if she's one of the new Gen 2 talents. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, hope everybody's ready with your raid messages. We're raiding out now.